Hello, everybody, this is Kyrick with more, well, not Let's Play, more of the Final Fantasy V 4-Job Fiesta 2016. Oh, what are these? I wonder if those will be important later. If you notice a slight discrepancy between the last episode's clock and this one, the discrepancy would be a couple minutes. Basically, in between that recording and this one, I took a Pop-Tart break. Ferris is right? That's all I could get out of that. Yes, here it is. This, by the way, is the reason I didn't use the inn. Because there's a fucking heal pot right there. And why waste what little money I have when there's free money? Free money to pay your bills! Tent, that'll be useful later. Don't expect a lot of subtlety in these first few fights. I have no powers, so basically hold the button down and let them do everything. Effectively, I could have the Berserk skill active at this point. It would be exactly the same. I'm wondering how many episodes it'll take to do this. See, I'm kind of torn, because if this weren't a charity thing, I could get so much mileage out of this. But it's for charity, so I'm not going to withhold it. This is going to go up daily. But yeah, it's like 1:45 in the morning right now, and I'm recording this. I'm actually kind of recording this in what, for the moment, I'm dubbing my temporary recording studio. Basically, for the past day or so, I've been relocated to the master bedroom. It's not supposedly ready yet, but I'm managing it just fine. But I was in here with the cats, and because my room was just... I don't currently have a bed, so because we had fleas so bad, I had to sleep on the floor in them. So I got to sleep in the master bedroom. Perk to this is, since I'm now out of the dining room where I have been recording the past, let's say, 3 weeks, it doesn't matter if my roommates wake up or not, because they don't come in here. So I can record all day, every day if I want to, for as long as I'm in this room. So I can actually get a lot done. I forgot the boss was that close by. Different enemies. Let's see, I wonder what classes I will get. I hope I don't get Chemist. Chemist is a good class, but there's a lot involved with it, and it's more trouble than I want to deal with. The Tamer class is another pain in the butt. Most of the other ones I can handle, though. And of course, poor Eisen has, like, a chance to get double Berserkers, so that could really suck. Can't remember if there's a thing in here or not. Nope, that appears to be just an empty room. This one? Oh, I forgot that was a thing. Oh look, I didn't need to waste my money on that. I guess that's not climbable on this one. Alright, let's fight the boss. Incoming! Bellpicker swings, and then we stop. He's gonna do a thing. We don't stop. Let him do what he's gonna do. Yup, he does do a thing. This is a thing. Every Final Fantasy first boss does this, but none of the others do. You think it's to teach you a mechanic of, oh, you gotta time your hits. Well, you really don't. It's not like we'll ever see well, we will see a mechanic like this now and then, but it's not like every boss does something like that. Maybe 5 out of the entire game might do that. And even though this is the Super Nintendo era, it's still a pretty big game. Shit, really? Stop it! Michael. What the fuck? Not what I told you to do! You silly woman! Alright, no, we're just gonna do a thing. We'll just fucking deal with it. I need shields for the rest of the group, man. This sucks. Hey, Skip. I wanted to go to Reina, so I didn't waste that good attack. This is gonna throw the levels out of sync. So I don't have to worry about job points going out of sync. By the way, I love the fact that this game sticks a save point right next to the entrance. Oh look, here's what used to be the Wind Crystal. Time to become the warriors of the elements. We are the new Planeteers. I want to say that's the Fire Crystal. Yep. That's the Water Crystal. Alright, now she's Fluttershy. I think I made that joke before, too. Which I guess makes Ferris Rainbow Dash. Earth! That makes Galuf Kwame. Galuf. Hope. Okay, so now he's a Blue Lantern. And mine didn't have to go anywhere. Alright, let's gather up our Magicite shards. I wonder what elements the other Final Fantasy characters would be. I know Zidane would absolutely be wind. That's exactly what he would be. He'd be just like Bartz. I think I mentioned it in Final Fantasy IX that Zidane is probably my favorite Final Fantasy protagonist just because of his personality. I'd say second place would tie between Celis and Cecil from 6 and 4. But yeah, I like Zidane's tagline, because for those who've never played 9, each character has a tagline that basically sums up their personality. And Zidane's is, you don't need a reason to help people. And that just resonates with me. Oh shit, that's right, Red Mage is the Water Crystal. I keep forgetting that. I was thinking Blue Mage was the Water Crystal, and Red Mage was, no, other way around. So I don't know what I would have chosen, but yeah. You may have noticed that Knight, Monk, White, Black, Blue, and Thief, none of those are Dragoons, so I don't get a job yet. There's a warp behind that altar, you know, just in case 2 of your people died. Swoosh. This is going to teach me how to set jobs, which I don't care about, because I know. And it's not relevant, because I don't really have any shit. I meant to skip that. Damn you, Boko. I don't need to know this. I really don't. Oh god, I really hope Blue Mage isn't one of my jobs. Not that Blue Magic sucks in this game, because it really doesn't. It's just that it's going to be a colossal pain in the ass to backtrack and get all these things. I mean, unless it's my Water Crystal job for Reina, it's going to suck. It's going to suck a lot. Because at least if it's the Water Crystal, I can get most of the abilities. But can you imagine if it's my Earth Crystal power, and I have to give it to frickin' Galuf, and I have to go back near the end of the first part of the game and just get everything that I missed? Probably a grind I'm not looking forward to. For the record, I will be buying every white and black spell as I find them. Because I don't know what my magic's going to be. I could end up with black, white, or red mage. You know? I could have no magic skills at all. I could end up with all physical classes. But I don't want to take the chance that I'll miss out on that shit. You know? And it's tutorializing me. And I kind of deserve this for not paying attention. But basically what it's saying is, oh, you can be a knight with white magic. I guess that's my, I don't know what voice that is. It's almost my Deckard Cain voice, but it's too young. It's not my make fun of the judge voice either, because that's a different voice. I have noticed lately that Deckard Cain seems to be my default voice that I go to. It's so easy to do. Alright, we have some money. Let's get some fucking armor. Because I'm gonna need it. Need it a lot. Yep, off to the pub. Don't worry, this won't become a trend. Seriously, it won't. This is the last time it happens. Give me armor. I needs it. Specifically, give me shields. I need them. Oh, shit, all my money is going away. Sell something. Sell stuff. Oh shit, that's a lot of money. For the record, there are magic shops over here, which I can't afford any of it right now, but it's a thing. I'll come back to it later. Yeah, I can afford these two worthless ones. Well, not worthless, they're not worthless. Oh shit, I don't have magic, so I'm gonna need some items. Do I have enough? Do I have enough money for items? Definitely gonna need some antidotes. Where's the... there, no. Is it in here? It is not? I know there is one. I know there's an item. Oh, there we go. That's gonna help. That's a spell, should I choose to use it for that. This is a thing. Oh, I actually needed to come here. How useful. I keep forgetting that this is a place I need to come to. I lost the key. You just want to peep, you dirty old man. See? He's got his fucking webcam set up and everything. Should be putting on an involuntary cam show. Because Japan. I was about to say, where's Ferris? But that's right, Ferris is at the pub. Some haunting crickets, man. Is that a purse on the shelf? Upper right corner on the table, a little pink thing. Maybe it's like a music box. It looks kind of like a music box. Could be a music box. Probably a purse. I know how that is. I'm always up at night. See? Peeping! Dirty old man. Oh, she's too noble to peep at for more than a minute. Just thinking about my parents. They were pieces of shit, but they kept the cornflakes coming. What more could you ask for? If only I had the night class, then I actually could. See, that part of this fun for this right now is wondering what the hell's my next job gonna be. That's kind of cute too. It's something that I don't think will happen later, but the fact that they don't all just burst out of bed. Everyone gets up at a different time. It's kind of like how I work. Guard the booty. Booty, booty, booty. More cutscenes. The wind crystal's broken. What I like about this game is it's one of the few games that involves the crystals that actually gets into what the crystals do. Like in this one, the crystals flat out are the elements. Like the water crystal makes it so that the water is pure and drinkable and all that. The earth crystal makes it possible for plants to grow. The fire crystal makes it possible for fire to be fire and shit like that. Which is something else that Bravely Default explores. For those who haven't played it, Bravely Default is basically a modernized Final Fantasy V kind of thing. Different plot and characters, but a lot of the things are the same. Like, there are jobs, there are crystals, you gotta save the crystals, and so on. Such a good game. It kind of stagnates in the middle, but there is a reason for it, and it's actually kind of a good reason. But I'm not going to get into it for those who haven't seen it. I'm going to save that for the possible Let's Play. We've lent us our power to save the world, but Gilgabot said no. Says I have to become a Dracoon. That sucks a dick. As Galuf falls in and Hydra eats him. Like, oh, spit that out. You don't know where it's been. Been into the porn is what it's been. Nope, that's not how you do that. Thank you. By the way, I love the fact that I'm on a map and I have my boat. Something you don't see very often. Oh, this is some fucking Final Fantasy IV theme right here. Like the cave music. Well, you see, I ate a lot of corn and fiber and crapped out a key. I found it in the old man's taint. Don't ask what I was doing there. It involves a magic trick. I could have elaborated, but what I just said was dirtier than anything I could have come up with as a punchline. Soccer? Doesn't look like any soccer game I've ever seen. For the record, in my mindset, Galuf tends to be a monk, Bartz is a knight, Rain is a white wizard, and Ferris is a black wizard. That's just how I usually run them. Ooh, I needed that. Needed that so bad. Oh, I was looking at that Octofist, and for a second it looked like a sea serpent, and then I got a good look at it. Saw what I was actually doing. 10 crunch. 8 crunch. But the balls. Okay, now to answer the very important question. How much does a tonic heal? Because I don't want to let him get too low, but I don't want him to not be healed. I don't want him to waste a heal. I want to keep them topped off. There's a boss coming up soon. Of course, the two that survived the last boss are still standing. Shit, now that I think about it, I don't think the boss is here. Maybe it is. I don't remember. I gotta wonder, does that sit on Hydra's back? Or do they build the ship into Hydra? Like some kind of boat turtle. Oh, there is a boss. Okay, I feel vindicated now. Oh, that hurt. That hurt a lot. Let's hope I can just beat the shit out of this thing, because it's really the only option I have right now. I don't think this will go too badly, just smacking him. Maybe 3 rounds of this. Oh, of course you hit the Japanese girl with a tentacle. Let's add one more round just to make sure that we've had like 3 turns for each person. What? Oh, fuck you. Right in the neck, if you had one. Or I could really use some rods right about now. This is not going the way I was hoping it would. I totally forgot to equip everyone's fucking armor. Okay, that works too, I guess. That would have helped tons and tons if I'd remembered to put everyone's armor on. Oh, tent. Gonna need that pretty soon. Bye, Hydra. That is such a sad sound. I guess the flashing red is supposed to be blood in the water, more or less. We can't have nice things Entry 2. Hydra's gone, so so's our boat. This is just like Final Fantasy IV, and that you keep losing things, except in this, it's almost always transportation. Drifting on the current. It's moving like the boat in Ultima 3. Which I used to refer to as the putt-putt, because I didn't realize how the wind worked in that game, so I would always keep riding against the wind, and it would just putt, 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 you know? Big pain in my butt. Please tell me it tented us or something between the boss fight. Of course, the first person he wakes up is Reina. Dirty old man. A zombie nest as opposed to a ghost harbor. Okay, good. Before anything else, whip. That might have saved me a little bit last time. Anyway, we're gonna call it here. See you next time. Bye-bye.